Welcome to Homestead Reptile. So this is going to be the end of me talking about underground reptiles, hopefully forever. So we look back at the first video they put out a few days ago, and then they deleted it on all of their social media. So Facebook, Instagram. So they got heat for it, they deleted it, and they made a rebuttal video. So they believe on lily to lily pairing. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the gene in a nutshell. So lily white is an incomplete dominant gene. When you breed a lily white to a normal gecko, 50% will be lily, 50% will be normal. The lily white gene has been out since like 2010. It's been around for a very, very long time. Um, so if you breed two lily whites together, 50% will be lily white, 25% will be normal, 25% will be super lilies. And super lilies are deadly, they just die. So there is no real financial incentive to breed lilies to lilies. It is a waste on both parents. Instead of breeding a lily to a lily, so you could breed that female to a non-lily, 50, you're going to get 50% are going to be lily, 50% are going to be normal. You could take that male, breed him to a non-lily, 50% are going to be lily, 50% are going to be normal. You've doubled your lilies instead of breeding them together. So financially, it doesn't make sense to me. And there's the ethical thing that your 25% of the babies are just not going to hatch or they're going to die. So this is their rebuttal video, their second video. So he's with SoFlo Reptiles, and they're talking about breeding lilies to lilies and the fact that they haven't hatched out and there haven't been any deformities. They think it's okay. So there's more deformities than just what is visually seen in an animal. I'll talk about a few genes in two other species where the animals themselves look relatively fine. They don't look extremely deformed at all. And one doesn't look deformed at all. It looks completely normal. So we're going to talk about the painted horses and this certain pattern. I believe it's called Orville pattern. This gene is in a few other horses, not that pattern, but lethal white. So you take two Orville pattern horses, you breed them together, and you have a certain percent chance to produce a lethal white baby. A lethal white horse is a solid white horse, pinkish nose, blue eyes. It's a very, very pretty horse. Physically, it looks fine. There's nothing physically looking at the horse that looks wrong with it. That horse, after birth, is going to have to be put down or suffer. So this gene, doesn't allow the horse to fully develop its intestines. So bacteria, feces, all this stuff builds up in the animal system, and the animal dies within a very short period of time. Blood poisoning, bacteria, and it's a very painful way to die. So no horse breeders would purposely breed an animal that has these genes together, because you're going to produce a baby that is just going to have to be put to sleep and suffer before it gets put to sleep. So that would be called unethical. There's another gene in another species, dogs. So we all know dogs. Everyone has seen a merle before. So merle by itself is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with a merle dog. When you take two merle dogs together, you get a double merle. Double merle dogs have problems. So they can have deafness, blindness, skeletal issues. They're more prone to certain cancers. They have a ton of health issues. And if you get a double merle dog, you're going to have to give it a lot of supportive care. Now, the weird thing about double merles and merles in general, kind of really similar to lily white. So if you breed a merle dog to a non-merle dog, 50% will be merles, 50% will be normal. If you breed two merle dogs together, so a merle to a merle, 50% will be merle, 25% will be normal, and then the other 25% will be double merles, which have all those health issues. So there is no financial benefit to breed two merles together. It makes no sense. You're still getting the same number of merles. And those double merles have all these health issues. So it makes no sense. It's just super, super bad practices. Another thing I wanted to mention. So today, or I guess last night, SoFlo Reptile has been messaging, adding comments to the video that's still up with Underground Reptile, the second video. It's still up right now. It could be down any day now. So he was saying he doesn't believe in breeding lily whites to lily whites. He left a ton of different messages trying to like get away from this mess, and he said he was kind of like, I don't know, ambushed into the video. I don't know. So he's gonna have to tell his story, what's going on with that. If that is true, that is pretty dirty that Underground Reptile did that to him, but I'm gonna leave the benefit of the doubt what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. If this was interesting, like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I'd say keep away from Underground Reptile. Don't buy anything from them. Again, like, subscribe, leave a comment.